Top 7 facts about renting dumpsters in Denver. Most people know that if you're spring cleaning the house from top to bottom, clearing out the garage or basement, giving the home a large-scale revamp, or carrying out a major landscaping renovation, you'll probably need to rent dumpsters in Denver. However, deciding which dumpster to rent or how to do it takes a little thought. Nevertheless, if you either have or are expecting to have a large volume of waste to get rid of, dumpster rental is one of your only options. This article sets out to give full answers to the 7 most frequently asked questions to help you understand dumpster rental in a little more detail. From deciding which sized Denver dumpsters you need, to knowing what permits you require, and which laws you must adhere to. We're about to put your mind at ease so you can order a dumpster with confidence. How do I decide which sized dumpster to rent in Denver? Like many large cities, Denver and its environs lack space. When renting a dumpster in Denver, remember that Junk King's mini dumpster rentals are the most convenient and affordable solutions for areas where a smaller footprint is needed. Our mini dumpsters stay on site for 3 days, during which time it is available for you to place whatever debris you have, outside of hazardous waste, of course. Do I need to purchase a permit to hire a dumpster in Denver? In Denver, you don't need a permit to situate a dumpster on your property. However, you do need a permit if your dumpster will be placed on the street or interfere with people's right-of-way, and the charges vary based on the length of time, location, and size of the container. The state government assesses the total cost of the permit when you apply, and you should apply at least 5 days before you intend to hire the Denver roll-off dumpster to allow for processing time. You can find more information, as well as the application form, here. Are there any other laws surrounding dumpsters? You need to comply with some strict rules and regulations that surround your dumpster rental in Denver. Unfortunately, you could receive a penalty if you fail to do so, but the rental company should be more than familiar with these rules and be happy to offer advice. Moreover, most services will ensure they follow the correct placement laws. Some of the rules include: dumpsters must fit within a parking lane and be at least 20 feet from street corners, entrances, and alleys. Receptacles can never occupy a sidewalk, travel lane, tree lawn, temporary loading zone, alley, or no parking area. There can be no more than 2 dumpsters per application. If you need to occupy a metered space, you need to apply for 2 parking meters on the application form. You can't leave a dumpster in a right-of-way place for more than 180 days a year. In addition to the placement laws, you can't overfill a dumpster attempting to save cash, because the rental company won't be allowed to retrieve it. They'll either leave the container with you or level it out before taking it away, leaving you with excess waste. Also, check with the rental company whether any weight limits apply. Is renting a dumpster environmentally friendly? Landfills are a big problem in the U.S., so it makes sense that this is a frequently asked question. According to the EPA, we recycle less than half of all waste, but fortunately, most dumpster rental companies make an effort to separate the waste they collect and dispose of it responsibly. If you want to be sure the company you choose is environmentally friendly, ask them questions such as: do you separate waste? How much junk do you usually recycle? Are you licensed to take my trash to a landfill? How do I use a dumpster safely? All it takes is a little common sense to remain safe while using a dumpster. Don't place it near low-hanging power lines. Keep children out of the area. Don't climb inside unless necessary, and avoid just throwing waste inside aimlessly. You're very unlikely to sustain an injury filling a dumpster with waste as long as you're vigilant and keep your wits about you. Always make sure you follow the rules listed under the "Are there any other laws surrounding dumpsters?" section. And you'll also do your part to keep others out of harm's way. Are there any items I can't put into a dumpster? While you have relative freedom regarding what you can throw into the dumpster without thinking twice, there are some rules in place for environmental reasons. For starters, you can't put hazardous household waste, HHW, into a dumpster, which includes motor oil, fireworks, tires, batteries, oils, paints, and varnishes. Sometimes it's not easy to identify what is and what isn't HHW, but again, a decent company for dumpsters in Denver should be able to offer advice and guidance. If you choose a service that has years of experience, you can feel confident that they know the best advice to give. Are there any alternatives to dumpster rental? If you don't have a permit to access a waste management facility or a car large enough to accommodate a huge volume of waste, then dumpster hire is one of your only options. However, many people often overlook the services offered by junk removal companies. They can clear up to 15 cubic yards of space within a day and do all the heavy lifting for you. and most companies salvage as much as possible to help you do your part for the environment. However, if you have more than 15 cubic yards of waste to dispose of, dumpsters in Denver are likely the most cost-effective way to do it. You will have to do some heavy lifting and potentially apply for a permit, but you'll have the flexibility to fill it as you go because you can have it for any length of time you require. And you can let the professionals retrieve the dumpster and get rid of the junk for you.